Hello and welcome everyone to the channel Chess Final Zero. Even white have a queen here and black have only pawns. Black can win here but by playing the right pawn. And also you need to predict every queen move like for example if you try to push this pawn you have to predict what white will play here. So can you find the way here to win with black? So pause the video and try to find which pawn you need to push. So you can't push this pawn first because it is pinned by his queen. So if you push this pawn first, now he will not use his queen as a first move because he's still pinning this pawn. Now he will start using his king from f2. When you play your pawn to a3, he will play his king to e2. You play e2, you want to promote to a queen. Now he will play his king to d3. And if you promote it to a queen, now he will take this pawn with check. And after you move your king, he will just do a repetition check with queen. But you don't go to king b1 here because white can also win, like by taking this pawn check. And he will take the queen and he will be faster in taking your pawns here and he will win. So playing b3 is not the right pawn. Right pawn is to play the pawn to a3 first. Now, as I told you, you need to predict what white will do. So if he played his queen to e2 check, you will push your pawn to c2, and he will play his queen to e5 check. Here is a very tricky part. If you moved your king to e2, now he will play his queen to e1, stopping this pawn and attacking this pawn at the same time. And when you push your pawn, he will play his queen to c3. You can't promote this one to a queen, and you can't if you can't move your king here because he will take this and then will take this pawn. Now sacrifice this pawn and play b2, and after he takes he also pinned this one, and white will draw here by repetition moves. And also you have to be careful here because there's a real trick. If you play the pawn to e2, it will be a checkmate in 6 moves for white by playing his king to d4. If you didn't move your pawns first and you just moved your king, that's a checkmate in 2 moves. So that's why king e2 is not right here. And of course, you will not go to e1 because you will block this pawn from pushing. And you can't go to b3, king b3 here, white will simply win. He will put his queen to a1, and you can't use your king from here. You can't promote this one, and if you played this, like he will now start using his king, and he will completely winning. So the only move here for black is the only move really to put your king to b1, the first move. But he may play his queen to e4. Now you will just play b3. You still can't push this one because it is pinned. He will play his queen to d3, attacking this pawn and pinning this one. So you will play b2. And right now, white really don't have any move stop your pawns from promoting. Like if you played his queen check from here, you will just promote to a queen and you pinned his queen and king, and after you exchange, black completely winning. And if he moved his queen here, you will just promote to a queen again. So here, white only move is just to take this pawn, and you will promote to a queen, and you are completely winning here with black. Even if white tried like some queen check, in the end it will be a winning for black here, but it will take real time. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and thank you for watching.